Welcome to the Freddy's Nest, where Mount Gilead come in with an undefeated 6-0 record. The Indians look to keep the top spot in the KMAC against the Fighting Freddies. Jonathan Langdon with Colin Ashworth on the call today. Also with us will be Jory Skoronsky and Ricky Geyer. Make sure to stay with us. Mount Gilead, Fredericktown coming your way next.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
It's the pregame show brought to you by Ohio Means Job of Morrow County. Jonathan Langdon alongside Colin Ashworth as we get ready for this game between the Fredericktown Freddies and the Mount Gilead Indians. Some girls' cave action here this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if Mount Gilead can keep their streak alive, go to 7-0 on the season. And the Freddies, they've been struggling with some injuries to their top performers, so I'm interested to see if they can really get something going with that.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some team spotlights. We'll go ahead and start with the visiting team, Mount Gilead, sitting 6-0 on the year, 3-0 in the KMAC as well, all under head coach Nick Vukovic in his first season. Fantastic win against Utica on Wednesday, Colin.
Yeah, holding a team to only 14 points, also scoring 46. That's pretty good for a team, and if you want to keep that momentum going, that's a way to do it.
So also Candace Milser led the way there, 11 points. Ellison also had 11 as well. Two players there getting a lot of steals as well, really putting the pressure on Utica in that game. And we'll go ahead and take that right into our player spotlight, which is going to be Madeline Ellison, a senior for this team, averaging 19 points per game in conference play, and she's going to be a crucial piece in getting a big lead here early, hopefully, for Mount Gilead.
Yeah, Mount Gilead's got the experience tap over the Freddies over here, who only have one senior, but she's out today. So let's see if that senior leadership can really push them past the Fighting Freddies.
And speaking of the Freddies, let's go ahead and take a look at them this year. They are 2-4 on the season, yet to win a KMAC game. It would be huge if they can get it against the top team right here, right now.
And I don't think there's many high school upsets. You can't really call many high school games upsets, but this would be an upset for the Freddies if they can get a win against the Mount Gilead Indians.
Yeah, they just lost to Danville. That was also on Wednesday, and two of those starters, as we mentioned, Sipes and Allgaier, both were out for that game, and that's going to really give Callie Carpenter quite a task here as we go to our player spotlight. She was up to it in their last game, just couldn't get the win.
Yeah, I think it's just something about the Carpenters here at Fredericktown. Her brother being a great player on the boys team, and she had 26 points in a very high-scoring affair with the Danville Blue Devils, and I'm looking for her to do a lot today.
Yeah, and you got to like her chances to have another great performance here today. Let's go ahead and take a look at some keys to victory for both sides. We'll start with the home Freddies.
Yeah, the Freddies really have to defend the nest. An undefeated team coming in who's scoring a lot of points through a lot of them. They have to rally behind Callie. That was a big point that we talked before the game, and she's got to get going today.
And also we'll take a look at some keys for Mount Gilead. Of course, they're 6-0 on the year. They've had a lot of momentum going their way. What do you want to talk about with them?
Well, don't birdwatch. What I mean by that is don't watch the shooters shoot from the three-point line without closing out. And then spread the love. You got to get everybody involved if you want to beat this Freddie team, because they're going to be a pest on defense.
So in just a couple of moments, both starting lineups will be announced, and we will go ahead and take it for just a couple moments as we get ready for the Star Spangled Banner as well.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Fredericktown High School, we welcome you to this afternoon's game between the Mount Gilead Lady Eagles and your Lady Freddies. On behalf of the Board of Education, we would like to welcome you all. This contest is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association, student athletes, coaches, and officials. Our guys at Fredericktown High. We have an opportunity to show courtesy, respect, and good sportsmanship. Failure to do so may result in you being asked to leave this contest. In order to provide a more friendly family environment at our game, KMAC has implemented an ejection policy similar to the one adopted on the OHS and annual executive from an event in which KMAC schools participate will also be banned from future events. Ladies and gentlemen, our officials for this afternoon, Lady Desmond, Terry Ellen, and Kurt DeVito. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Father America, please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats for the flag for our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we get the Dutchess today. First, ladies and gentlemen, for the Mount Gilead Lady Indians head coach Nick Bookman's non-starters, sophomore number 11, Olivia Long.
All right, and we are back live and free on the OH Report. Jonathan Langdon alongside Colin Ashworth. Both teams' starting lineups are being announced right now. We'll go ahead and start with the starters for Fredericktown. They will start a freshman at guard. Kit Bellman will wear number 2. Callie Carpenter starting, number 11, of course. The sophomore, we talked about her earlier, 26 points in their last game. She'll be heavily relied on to get some more points here as well today. Jill Boughton and Ella Boughton will both start wearing numbers 14 and 24 respectively, and Maya Bryant rounds out that starting lineup. Another freshman, 5'10", and she will wear number 22. Once again, that's Maya Bryant. And also starting now for Mount Gilead at number 13, Ava Baker. Number 15, Faith White. 21, Lydia Stallknocker. And number 23, Madeline Elson.
And I think John, who's wearing number 22, is Olivia Long. I think I heard that name during the starting lineups. So hopefully I'm right.
Olivia Long was number 11 on our sheet, but likely could be 22 here. We will make sure we get up to date on that. So those are the two starting lineups as Fredericktown will get theirs announced. So we can go over those keys once again. Talking about Fredericktown, you want to rally behind your player that's really going right now. 26 points for Callie Carpenter. How important is it to ride the hot hand?
I mean, if you're going to beat a team like Mount Gilead, who scored 70 at one point during this season, you really have to get your scoring going, and Carpenter can do that. Scored 26 again, like we said, against the Blue Devils with Danville. If she can get going today, the Freddies will have confidence to beat this really good Indians team.
So you see on your screen the lineups being announced. Both teams set to go. And at the circle to jump will be Long. And Long will win that tip. It'll get tipped to Fredericktown, and they will start things off and miss a layup there. Rebounded, thrown up, and another one no good. Mount Gilead with the rebound. Mount Gilead will take it up. Throwing cross court, having issues with our scoreboard. We'll get it up as soon as we can. There's a bucket there from Olivia Long. So it's 2-0 Mount Gilead. Fredericktown with the ball. And there is a jump ball after that tussle for the ball. It'll go for the Indians. Oh, no, it'll stay with Fredericktown.
Should be going to Mount Gilead because the Freddies won the tip.
Now they will fix that. And Mount Gilead will take it up. Ball cross court, entering the corner, drive inside. And they'll kick it back out for three. This is Ava Baker, in and out. And there's a foul. Foul on the loose ball. So Fredericktown will take it. And with the ball is Carpenter. Picks up her dribble.
It's not a good idea against this Indian team.
Inside, they crash on the post. Recovered by the Freddies. Now it's tipped away. Mount Gilead with the steal. It's 2-0 still here. Mount Gilead in the lead. And there's another turnover. Carpenter with the ball. Crosses over to the other side of the court. And now driving to the left, there's a nice finish. Ella Boughton for two.
That's great work, Carpenter finding Al Boughton.
Another steal. Freddies in transition, get it up to Carpenter. Layup is no good. Missed it there. Fight for the rebound is going to end up in a jump ball. And now it will be Fredericktown ball. Carpenter will inbound. Right in for a shot, no good, just missed. Bryant with the jumper there. The Indians will set up their offense as we see some sort of zone play here. Looks like a 1-3-1 as they're trying to bait them into taking it inside there, and they do it there. It's another steal. Freddy's with the good zone defense at the start of this game. Oh, interesting pass. Finds its target. And there's a bucket there.
That's a great find. The Freddies are a taller team than the Mount Gilead girls basketball team, so they look to get inside. That'd be a lot better, and there's another steal.
Carpenter with it, spins, and now is doubled. She'll have to hand it back off. There will be a foul call. As you see the foul there, gets double teamed, a grab on the arm. And Carpenter will inbound again. This is a good start for Fredericktown. It's 4-2. Home team on top. Kicking it out. Stop and pop three, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Ball in the hands now of Madeline Elson. She was the subject of our player spotlight at the beginning of this game.
That was a good jump pass.
Yeah, Elson into the corner. Shipman has checked into the game, kind of threw a dangerous pass there. It's tipped out.
I like how the Mount Gilead offense is getting it going fast. They're moving the ball quickly. They're getting the jump pass, the lob pass to the corners to get it going, get this Freddie defense out of sorts because they are doing a zone, and they're trying to figure it out. Long two.
And that's good. Good shot there from Elson. Oh, and there's a steal, but just can't quite hold it onto it. Olivia Long almost had a transition run. Ball back in play. Fredericktown will take it. Carpenter has a screen from Bellman, refuses it. Carpenter will now drive on our near side. Handoff is stolen away. And in transition, can she finish? Yes, she can. Nice shot there. That's Faith White getting the bucket.
Good defense turns into great offense, and that's a great way to get coast to coast for number 15, Faith White.
Entering the post inside, just missing. There's a foul called, though. And now 2 free throws coming for Fredericktown. This is Ella Boughton. First one no good. 4:08 to go. (6-4) Mount Gilead on top right now. Second free throw is good. So it's now 6-5 Mount Gilead. Elson gets it right back. Will pop a three. No good. Grazed the rim. Nice rebound. Another thrown up shot by Elson. Floater up. Floater good. Nice pass there. That was Milliser with the dime. And the shot was finished off by White. White with a quick 4 points. 3:40 to go. 8-5. And that pass just a little bit off, as that will take it the other way, as you see, just a little bit too far behind the intended target there. So Mount Gilead will look to push this lead. 8-5, 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Inside ball moving around very quickly. Ooh. Mid-range jumper, no good. Milliser will come up with the offensive rebound. Cross-court pass, Elson will dribble around a little bit. Lob over to Milliser. Mid-range jumper, no good. Millisor, excuse me. And now another offensive rebound will result in another layup. That's 10 now for Mount Gilead.
Faith White's got 6 already here in this first quarter.
Carpenter into the corner. Dishes it off. Tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Fredericktown. 10-5 the score. 2:42 to go in this first quarter. Carpenter inbounds. Gets it into Boughton. Into Jill now. Carpenter picks up her dribble. Jill Boughton has it up top to her sister. And that post entry was Aaron, but it was tipped out by an Indian, so it will stay on this side of the court again. Carpenter doesn't have anywhere to go. Finally gets it inside. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. And a foul. So Maya Bryant will go to the line.
Now from the Freddies, you've gone to the line already once, so you go to the line second time. You got to start making the free throws. That's what's going to keep you in this game.
So not quite yet on the board. We'll stay that way for now for Maya Bryant. Second free throw, air ball. So still 10-5. Now Gilead will look to break this zone and get another bucket. White into the corner, will get it back. Inside, and Millisor just couldn't hold on to that pass. Another turnover will give Fredericktown another opportunity to try and chip back into this lead deficit.
Freddies need to get inside. They have some height with the two, 24 and 14 for them, as there's a steal.
Another turnover. Shipman dishes it off. Now driving in, blocking foul, shot up. Thomas will go to the free throw line. So Aubrey Thomas checked into the game now, will shoot two. Or no, we'll see. Actually, they'll take it on the baseline. So not in the shooting motion, according to the officials on the floor. 1:51 to go in the first. Inside, Millisor gives it back. Elson to Shipman. Into the corner. It's been dangerous there as that pass is swiped away, but it will stay with the Indians for three.
That was blocked.
Yeah, partially blocked there. Millisor picks it up and finishes off. Mid-range jumper. Freddie's on offense. Not for long as that's stolen away by Millisor. Millisor in transition, nice pass. Partially blocked, it seemed there. They get their own rebound. Elston for three, bang. Big shot there. Madeline Elson with the bucket. That'll give her 5 on the game. It's now 15-5, timeout called.
Yeah, it's a much-needed timeout. Mount Gilead's been controlling the game. There's been turnovers on each side. Mount Gilead forcing some passes, but they're making the shots when they can.
And we're also seeing some good things from Fredericktown, though, even though they've just got 5 points on the board.
They only have 5 points, but their offense is moving the ball. They need to get inside more. They have the height advantage, and if they can do that and they can start scoring inside and start maybe getting some fouls on the star players for Mount Gilead, they'll be in business.
And it's also those first 2 minutes they had 3 or 4 steals, and now we see Mount Gilead kind of figuring out that zone. They're kind of going into those corners, which can be dangerous, but they're immediately getting it back out just to get that rotation out of the zone so they can go in the middle where they really want to be.
Yeah, right now the Freddies have 4 turnovers on the game, and then the other side, the Indians, they have 5. So it's not like they're not forcing them. It's just, again, they got to make their shots.
So both teams out of the huddles for the timeout. Fredericktown will take it up the floor. Ella Boughton will inbound. Callie Carpenter now with it. Carpenter will go right. Driving all the way. Going to get tripled now. Kicks it back outside. Boughton into the corner. Carpenter. Dribbling round, picks it up. Now cross-court pass. There's a good rotation here for 3. It's Jill Boughton way off. And Mount Gilead will look to run, and they do. Good pass up ahead by Elson, but now it'll be held up. Up the middle, outside. Ball still moving around for Mount Gilead. Shipman enters the post. Drop step move. Layup. No good. That's blocked. Blocked that time by Jill Boughton. Callie will reset, but immediately turn it over. Ellison with the steal. She stops it close to the free throw line, misses that jumper, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 15-5 it remains. And Mount Gilead hold on to a 10-point lead. Looking to go 7-0 here in the Freddy's Nest. We'll see if they can finish it off when we return live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back in action for the second quarter. Jonathan Langdon alongside Colin Ashworth. And we are underway. Mount Gilead will take it. And they'll move the ball around as they just did in this first half as well. Thomas inside, just missing the layup. Rebounded by the Freddies. Picking it out. And that one's blocked big time. You can hear it from here. Thomas with the rejection.
Yeah, that's great work by Thomas. Closing out. There you go. She's not bird watching, John.
Wow. Closed out on that shot for sure. But Fredericktown will keep it. Carpenter in the corner will now retreat towards the middle of the floor. Crossing over, kicking it out. And Fredericktown still looking to facilitate this offense. That ball kind of gets out of the reach of Bryant there, but she recovers, gets it to Ella Boughton. Ella will actually refuse a screen there from Carpenter. Now she'll enter the post. The other Boughton will get it. Jill will be fouled. We'll see where they take this. It'll be on the baseline. We've been on a little bit of a scoring drought here in the last couple of minutes, from the end of the first quarter to even the beginning of the second quarter as well. Shot up, no good. Still a lid on the basket for both sides at this point. For three, it's good.
Thomas
knocks it down. And that ball gets deflected out of bounds. That was a wrong replay there. We'll get it fixed, though.
Yeah, Mount Gilead right now, their defense and their offense are moving the same way. They're moving fast. They're getting to their marks when they need to, and you're just seeing them stifling in the paint. That's what the Freddies want to do. They're not a great three-point shooting team. So if they can keep them, as there's a three by Carpenter.
Good bucket there.
She's making me look bad over here, saying that they can't shoot the three. But there you go, Carpenter getting going.
Right on cue.
Yeah.
Good shot there by Carpenter. Carpenter 3 points on the game. And that ball gets tipped out. It'll stay with Mount Gilead. (18-8). Indians will inbound. Got a good set play here. They'll kick it out. Milliser. Ice up fake driving in. almost getting it stolen, does get it stolen. Fredericktown another forced turnover. Carpenter steps aside. Carpenter almost had a open lane
save
there, kicks it out. 3, another one goes.
That's a good shot, good save there by Carpenter. She's got the energy going. Let's see if the rest of them can get it.
The 3 there was by Ella Boughton. And now a mid-range jumper, Milliser, quickly responds. Just found herself some open space, took it from the free throw line there. She's up to 6 points, Milliser. Outside another 3, she'll try again, missed it there, long. Carpenter with the rebound. And still fighting for the ball, it's tipped out. Milliser with some good hustle. Carpenter kind of lost where it was for a moment.
Carpenter was complaining to the refs about a foul there. They're letting him play a little bit.
Yeah.
Mount Gilead again being a little physical on the defensive side.
Freddy's will inbound. Ella Boughton crosses over. Almost stolen again, still fighting for it. Inside, nice pass, layup not quite able to go. And it's rebounded by Elson, and she's got some speed. She's going to go and beat all of the rest of the team down the court, but a nice play to catch up to her, and then a rebound and a finish for Mount Gilead.
Yeah, that's great work by Milliser to keep going through the block. Gets the offensive rebound, puts it back up. Got the largest lead, actually second largest lead of 11 for the Indians.
Another steal here. Inside, Milliser runs the floor. That's saved, but another shot going to go up, no good. It's getting a little chaotic down there, but now we'll start to calm things down. Ellison outside. Drives it out, Ellison. Cross-court pass. And now there's going to be a shot up, and it'll roll all the way around and out. Milliser another rebound. And her tenacity wins them another possession. Milliser will inbound here. And another sub will be made. 23 for Fredericktown is Vika Arnett, another freshman for this team.
Again, the Freddies coming in as a young team. They have 1 senior, 1 junior, the rest being freshmen and sophomores. So they're going to be pretty good in a couple of years.
Milliser squares up for 3, no good. Carpenter with the rebound. Carpenter holds things up, gives it up top now, Boughton. Ella gets around a screen, spins, inside, layup, no good. It was a good move, just couldn't finish it. Another pass. Deflected and stolen. Carpenter one-on-one. She's got someone behind her. Euro step move, finish.
Good
nice
finish.
play there.
Good finish by Carpenter.
Got a replay
Taking
on
a little
that.
business
Euro.
trip with the Euro, but great move there as there's a nice little spin move.
That one no good though. It's 22-13. This is rebounded, and taking it up the floor is Arnett. Gives it out. Bryant for 3, no good. It's a high arcing shot there. Didn't end up going through the net though.
It looked good from my angle, just a little too much power.
Yep. Fredericktown hanging in there right now.
Only down by 9. It's still a doable lead or doable deficit to get into. You just got to slow down this Mount Gilead offense. If you can get away the passing lanes, and I mean, you just look at the offense for Mount Gilead. They're setting screens, they're moving. There's nobody standing around. As there's a nice shot there.
It's a good pick and roll, just couldn't convert on the roll part. And the long rebound is won by Carpenter in Fredericktown. A dangerous pass there is stolen again. Elson will now hold. Elson crosses over, gives it up. An up fake will drive in. No good on the shot, no foul call. Thomas missed it.
Another block by Boughton.
And running all the way, Ella Boughton will finish with the left, count it, and the foul. Let's take a look at that replay there. Spinning around, gets some space, finishes with the left hand. She'll have a chance to convert a three-point play.
So Jill Boughton will take a break. Maya Bryant comes back in. And then for Mount Gilead, Faith White takes a breather. And Ava Baker comes back in.
Shot is good. Converting the three-point play there is Fredericktown. It's 22-16, and Ella Boughton was the one.
Actually, I lied. The freshman Danielle Polcott comes into the first time. Oh, yep, that's a travel.
Another turnover for Mount Gilead. Fredericktown's defense starting to disrupt this Indian offense a lot more than the first quarter. Just a minute 45 to go in the first half. And we've still got a game here, folks, even against between the top team in the KMAC and the bottom team in the KMAC right now as it stands. These two still hanging tight. It's a nice shot, floater, no good. Rebounded Mount Gilead. And there will be a foul. Good hustle there by Thomas, but tried to get out of a crowd, and she was fouled in the process.
Yeah, fouled by Bryant.
Honestly, it looked like if she didn't get fouled there, she might have traveled, but
Foul was
before
called
she had
first.
the chance to. Yeah, foul was called first. Elson will dribble a little bit, crosses over Carpenter, into the corner for three, short. Thomas tried to get on the board there with another one. In transition, Carpenter just couldn't quite hold it in. Fredericktown turns it over again.
And I like that they're going fast on the fast break, but they need to slow it down. This Mount Gilead defense, they're fast. This team is really fast, so they're going to get back. They had three numbers around Carpenter, so even if she got the ball, she probably would have been stifled and probably would have got a turnover.
Nice steal, but she stepped out of bounds unintentionally. Arnett almost with the good defense, the freshman. Standing just 5-1. Putting a defensive clinic on right now. Arnett will have to rotate here and put on a good contest. She does so. Shot missed, tipped out. Layup is good. What a save there from Milliser to give a wide open layup to her teammate. That one poked away for a moment. 30 seconds to go in this first half. Carpenter gives it up. That pass is deflected, and it's off of Fredericktown. So Mount Gilead could have the last shot of the half here with 22 seconds.
I think the big thing right now is the Freddies are forcing the passes. Mount Gilead was doing it in the first quarter, the first half of the first quarter, and then they started to settle down, make better passes. And now they're forcing more turnovers on the Fredericktown side.
Hand off here to Elson. There's 13 seconds to get a shot off. Pick and roll is stolen away. Fredericktown, they have 8 seconds to get across the court. And they'll pass it up. This is Bryant going all the way. Layup no good. Rebounded. And it's not looking like any bucket's going to get up here. And that's going to end this first half. 24-16. Mount Gilead with an 8-point lead going into the locker rooms.
Yeah, it's a great way for Mount Gilead to get out in front. Only up by 8. Fredericktown's fighting, and you love to see that.
And coming up here at this halftime show, we'll get you some halftime stats when we return live and free on the OH Report.
Beckham in the house. Watching a little soccer. Nice. Bro, are you eating my Lay's?
Yep.
Wow.
It's the FIFA World Cup. And it's football.
All right, don't start. Those are chips.
Crisps.
Those are cleats on my chair.
Boots.
But that is soccer.
No, my friend, that is football.
Okay.
There's 700 million people watching this little football match right now. That's gotta hurt.
Ah, definition. Soccer is a round ball. Football is an oval ball. Like those golden balls.
These souvenirs.
Wow. Gonna talk about your Teen Choice Awards?
It's so sad.
That hurts. That hurts, actually.
But we'll ask the world. Is it called football?
Or soccer?
It's football.
Hey, Rob, that's a football tackle. We're playing soccer here.
Mia, you're on my field. It's football here.
She's right. It's soccer.
Have you won 2 World Cups?
Does it look like I've won 2 World Cups?
All right, Brandy, the debate rages on. Is it football?
It's football. Soccer.
Football. It's soccer.
My Doritos, football.
Or is it soccer?
It all comes down to this.
Come on, Jules. It's soccer, baby. We're doing that again, huh? It's a classic.
It's Chicharito against Howard. He shoots. Machito! Oh, the Cheetos! And Howard's down!
No, Cheetos. Football started the 12th century. That's like ancient. Then US football evolved from soccer rugby. I own my own soccer team. I know.
You just said the word soccer.
Did not.
You said soccer because you know you said soccer. You heard yourself say soccer.
You heard wrong. Absolutely not.
My house, my rules, you said soccer.
Prove it.
Learn it, love it.
Are you certified by Parks and Recreation to be on this field?
Don't hog the Tostitos. It says soccer mom, not football mom. You ever argue with soccer mom?
Bring it.
I'm just telling you, get ready. Brought it. Go ahead, tell them. You're a very difficult house guest, you know that?
I did say soccer.
I knew it!
He's turned many doubters into believers.
We're gonna need more chips, by the way.
Crisps.
Whatever.
No matter what you call it, don't forget the chips for the FIFA World Cup.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher, climb higher, let the fire burn brighter, be stronger, go longer, climb higher, climb higher.
It's time for the OH Report halftime show, brought to you by Ohio Means Jobs of Morrow County. Jonathan Langdon alongside Colin Ashworth. We're going to get ready to talk to you about some halftime stats. It's 24-16, and Mount Gilead on top right now. It's an 8-point game, and let's go ahead and go in and take a look at those stats. And you see what jumps out to you when you look at these.
Well, the turnovers are pretty even. I do think we talked before we put these in that I'm keeping stats, and I'm also trying to call the game, so they're not as accurate, but I do believe the turnovers are pretty even. Literally the biggest thing is more field goals for the Indians than the Freddies, and the other thing that stands out to me is the fouls. If they're getting to the line, the Freddies are, then you have to make the free throws.
They got to knock them down. That would make it 24-19 if they knock down all 5 of those free throws that they had in that first half. But Fredericktown now playing with a deficit. They kind of expected this with one of the top teams in the KMAC, but they are still hanging strong.
Yeah, they are hanging strong, and I think a lot of people would think that Mount Gilead would be up by maybe more than what they are now, double digits, maybe 20. But the Freddies, honestly, they're fighting back. Their defense is doing really good on that end. They just have to slow down that Mount Gilead offense.
I want to take a second to go to our fan zone here and read some comments, and I know Colin's got them up for us.
Yeah, so I got the comments up on Facebook. At least I did. There it is. Just want to say hi to Nolan Tobin, who said, "Let's go Mount Gilead." Jimmy Chaffin, who said, "Let's go Mount Gilead," or MG Girls. I assume that's Mount Gilead. And tell the boys how it done. Then you got Sharice Tobin, who gave us the information about Millisor.
Yeah, thank you to that.
Yeah, we very much thank you for that. And Dora Brown says, "Go Lady Indians," and I believe she's watching from Johnsville, Ohio. So thank you guys for watching on OH Report, live and free.
Yeah, we've got a minute and a half until we get this second half going, and we can look at some individual stats. We don't necessarily have them on us, but of course we got the scoreboard on here. Thank you for that. Fredericktown High School. So Millisor does right now have 8 points, leading the way for this Mount Gilead team, and she's hustling on both sides of the floor as well.
Yeah, she definitely is on both sides. She's got a couple steals to her name. And this second half, I'm looking to see if she can get going a little bit more. She had a lot of points in their win last time out. So if she can get going in the second half, they might be able to pull away a little bit more.
Both teams heading into their huddles, about ready to get this second half going. Want to take a second to read off and thank a bunch of our sponsors who helped put this broadcast together today. Thank you to Mike's Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair, a full gas station serving breakfast and lunch. Mike's also offers 24-hour towing and full-service automotive repair. Thank you to Knox Community Hospital, in the community for the community, and Park National Bank, where you mean more. If you're looking to partner and help out with Fredericktown Athletics, make sure to contact OH Report soon. Second half underway, both teams getting out onto the court. And we'll see how things end up here. Once again, 24-16, 8 minutes to go. Ball is inbounded, and here we go. Carpenter has it. Ball outside, Bellman gives it back to Carpenter. Cross-court pass, Bryant. Inside, Callie dishes it out, Bellman. And still some good movement here from the Freddies. Carpenter dribbles. A lot more patience we're seeing from this team as there's a cross-court pass. And a long three up. No good. Rebounded by Elson. The shot up by Jill Boughton there. Driving in, Millisor kicks it out. Elson with just 5 points in that first half. Here she is, adding to that total, now up to 7 with that bucket. And there's a shot up, no good. And actually there's a bucket, it'll make it 26-18.
Yeah, Ella Boughton getting in there, getting the offensive rebound, putting it up, getting it back within 8.
Corner three for Mount Gilead. That one also good. So seeing a lot of scoring here early on. in this third quarter. So there's that corner three, just left her too much space. And the bucket was good. 21, Lydia Stallknocker knocks that shot down. Fredericktown come down the other way, empty. Give it back to Mount Gilead, another bucket to go. And the Indians now up over 30 points, 31-18. That makes it 10 for Millicer. Pass under the basket, another mid-range jumper for Carpenter will fall.
They're going to need a big second half from her.
She has 7 on the game. Another floater, no good. But getting her own rebound, Elson picks it up. Millicer, cross court. Another long pass. Nice fake, mid-range jumper is no good, rolls around and out. Good save to keep it alive for the Indians, but it will now end up in a jump ball fight between two opponents. Arrow points towards Mount Gilead. Carpenter kicks that away. They'll try again. Inbounding is Baker. Millicer up top. Back to Baker. Thought about a shot. Drives in. Kicks it back out. Corner. Wide open for three. Stallknocker. Hit one earlier. Misses that one, though. Freddy's with the rebound, and now a foul on the loose ball. Good effort there by Bryant to fight and not turn it over there as she draws the foul. 31-20 the score. 11-point lead for Mount Gilead. Slowing the pace down here, the Freddies are. But still turning it over there.
Yeah, just there, Jill Boughton trying to get it inside to her sister as there's a turnover by the Indians. They were trying to get it in, but then you saw number 13, Ava Baker. She came over, saw that it was happening, and stole it as Boughton was trying to pass to Boughton.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Fredericktown will. They are definitely looking inside a lot more, but there is a three there. No good. And off the rebound, that'll be a foul as Elson tried to reach in there and grab it. Boughton inbounds to Carpenter. Carpenter just 7 points so far. Spinning around, Boughton gets it stripped away. Baker with the steal. Baker had someone open, decides not to give it to her, now will. Millicer in the corner for three, long. And Elson, another fantastic rebound. Gets it inside, and there's a foul. White will go to the line. And White has had her way in this game, 6 points. She'll look to add on that here. Faith White, the sophomore, shoots one up, misses it long. Off the back iron there.
I will say the biggest part of Mount Gilead's game right now is their guards. Their guards are playing well on both ends. They're getting inside.
It's a violation. The free throw went in, but it won't count. But yeah, the guard play has definitely been fantastic, especially defensively, getting a lot of steals. And they're even hustling and getting some long rebounds as well.
I would definitely say so. Especially on the offensive end. Like, it's interesting that the girls that are playing guard for the Mount Gilead Indians, they're short, but they're getting the rebounds because they're hustling to them.
Freddies will inbound again. 2 new subs. for Mount Gilead, it looks like.
Thomas and Shipman came in.
Yep, and there's a bucket.
Ella Boutman scored that one.
And Fredericktown take the lead down to 9. Mount Gilead will look to respond. Oh.
Kind of looked like a travel.
Yeah, it was close there.
Oh.
Looks like another one there, too. In the end, they get a 3. It's no good. It was an air ball there from Elson. And Fredericktown will look to push. Now holding things up again. Into the post. Turnaround jumper is an air ball. Ella Boughton had some space, though. 3:10 remain. Drive in, just short on the layup. Carpenter comes down with the rebound.
I think both teams are trying to slow it up, Freddies are trying to play some good defense, get something going on the offensive end. There you see the defense coming up. Carpenter open for 3. She
Bang.
makes that one.
So you see the inside-out play there. They're kind of entering into the post and seeing if they can get some work down there, and if they're getting doubled, they're kicking it out and seeing if they can get an open 3, and they got one there. So it's now 31-25.
Kick ball.
And Fredericktown will add in another sub. Arnett will check back in.
Game's down to 6, John. This is looking good for the Freddies. 2:30 almost to go in the third quarter.
Interesting there. They sub in Arnett 5-1 to take out 5'10 Ella Boughton. So they're going smaller here. Good passing here from Mount Gilead. Elson, floater, short. Kicks it out on her own rebound. Corner 3, no good. Still fighting for another rebound. That's tipped, and it will go to Fredericktown.
Mount Gilead shooting really taking a toll here in the second half.
Callie Carpenter bringing up the floor. Still a close one. 6 points separate the two sides. Still looks like a good game. And I'll say, the last time Colin and I were both here calling a game, it was a fantastic one.
Oh, yeah, we called a Highland-Fredericktown boys basketball game. Came down to the last second. It was tied 36-36. And Brock Church from Highland hit a 3 from basically the volleyball 10-foot line, if you know what that is. Basically half court, and it was a crazy one.
Yeah, and broke the hearts of a lot of Fredericktown fans in the building, many of which who are probably in this building today. As there's a steal, Fredericktown looking to turn that steal into some points. Can't quite do it. There's another turnover. Fredericktown give it right back.
Can't do that.
Now Gilead will now set up. Elson with some space into the corner. Milliser didn't really think about shooting it. Just still looking to pass the ball around. There's a steal. Fredericktown will slow things up. Pass to Carpenter in transition. She doesn't really have much to do. She kind of got double teamed from behind, and that'll be a jump ball. Fredericktown keep it. It's a good steal initially by Boughton, but the rest of the pack for the Indians caught up to her and didn't allow her an easy layup. Timeout here, full.
Timeout.
Now Gilead will take this one. They're kind of sensing that Fredericktown are gaining some momentum, I believe. 6 points now separate both of them. And just a reminder, Mount Gilead fighting to stay undefeated. 7-0 is on the line here today.
Yeah, and if Fredericktown we talked to earlier, it'd be an upset, a big win for them. Maybe their season gets going after this game. They're down by 6. That Callie Carpenter's working good. The Boughton sisters are working good. If you can keep putting it inside and kicking it back out, that'll create some disruption on the defensive side for Mount Gilead.
And there's just a minute 16 to go in the third quarter. Still a lot to fight for, and we're seeing a lot of fight from some freshmen on this Fredericktown team. Definitely a significant age gap, although a lot of Mount Gilead players also in the sophomore junior range, but definitely a lot of freshmen playing for this Fredericktown team. Changing things up, all led by Callie Carpenter as well. Callie right now is at 10, or excuse me, yeah, it is 10 for Callie right now. And she's going to inbound here, coming out of the timeout. Lobbed immediately inside, they get it back to Carpenter. Up top Arnett. Kicks it outside. Jill Boughton. Carpenter will be given a screen. Pops off the screen and hits the three.
That's great. Two-man work from Boughton and Carpenter. Now they're within three. Carpenter heating up.
And it's a one-possession game for the first time in a while. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Boughton. She gets it to a guard, and yes, they will control it now. Fredericktown have a chance to possibly tie this game with 30 seconds to go. Bellman has it, gives it up to Boughton. That one's tipped away, stolen. In transition, up the court, nice pass. Finished with the right hand there, 15, Faith White.
That's exactly what Mount Gilead needed going into the fourth quarter, getting an extra bucket, making it a two-score game.
Fredericktown can take it back down to one if they can get something here. Ella Boughton for three. Jill Boughton, for three. Misses that. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 5 points separate these two teams. Mount Gilead fighting to go 6-0, and Fredericktown fighting for their first KMAC win. We'll see who comes out victorious in this fourth quarter when we return on the OH Report.
Merry Christmas!
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together, or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
Now in the fourth quarter, Mount Gilead up 5 on Fredericktown. Cross-court pass is picked off. And Fredericktown have had the momentum here. They were down by a lot more than that going into the second half. But they won the third quarter, and now their defense is starting to light a spark in the offense. Now trapped in the corner, can't quite do anything with it, but it's tipped out of bounds. Mount Gilead will keep it, stay safe for now.
Now you've seen the comparison or the narrative switch. Mount Gilead's defense has been more laxed, it seems like. Fredericktown, their offense and defense, more high tempo, more intensity, and you're liking that from the Freddies.
That's a long two, no good. And a nice secure rebound that time from the Freddies will give them an offensive possession here. Ella Boughton almost gets it stolen away, but right behind her, to kind of bail her out there is Bryant. That ball tipped out. It will stay with Fredericktown. Some good, tenacious defense from Milliser again. 7:23 to go. This is fourth quarter time, folks. There's another steal for the Indians. Bounce pass. Arnett with the tight defense forces a turnover.
Mount Gilead's they're out of sorts.
Fredericktown just need to get the ball in the bucket. Something they're struggling with now. Simply just got to protect the ball and get a good look here. Can't quite do it there. Another steal. Driving in, nice pass. Finish with the right on the left side. White with another bucket on the board. 35-28. She is up to 10 actually now. So she's tied for the lead in points for this team. Milliser now charged with a foul. Heard some of the crowd saying she was a little bit too tight there, and the ref agrees to a point. Charges the foul there. It's going to be her second. Fredericktown need a response here. They lob it inside. Shot up, no good, but there's a foul. And to the line, Ella Boughton.
It's on Stallnaker. Or Stallnaker.
First shot. Drops. 35-29.
Looking at the...
Look at that 39-36 finish here just a couple weeks ago to that Highland Fredericktown game we were talking about earlier. 35-29. Missed there on the free throw. Good heads-up play to grab that rebound. Stallnacher kind of got tipped right at her. Didn't really expect it there. Stallnacher thought about a shot. She's trapped in the corner, throws one up. It's picked up by a teammate, and the layup is partially blocked, it seemed, there. Stallnacher now will shoot a three. Almost tries to bank it in there. No good. Carpenter in transition will run. She's got Elson on her. Nice pickup there to get out of a double team and get to safety.
That's a reach.
A lot of hand checking here so far from Mount Gilead. That's just their play style. And we'll see what the call is here. So White charged with the foul as she kind of plowed over Carpenter. Just a weird situation there. Carpenter will take it on the sideline. Fredericktown need a bucket. Boughton. It's a screen, another foul. Another foul going to go on Mount Gilead as these screens are getting a little bit feisty now. That goes on
Milliser.
Yeah, Milliser.
She goes out. She's going to sit out with 3 fouls right now. And that foul counts 6-1 in favor of the Freddies, only having 1.
Yeah, one more would send them to a 1-and-1 at the free throw line. Carpenter picks it up. 5.5 to go. They've got to make up 6 points in that time. Carpenter hands it back. Jill Boughton to her sister in the corner, Ella. Drives baseline and another foul. And there it is. That's going to send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, Boughton with a chance to make it a 2-score game or a 4-point game. And I won't lie, Jonathan, the refs have gotten a little, their consistency hasn't gone the way that,
Yeah, one thing
Mount
I'm
Gilead.
observing is Mount Gilead likes to get up in your grill and really put the pressure on the ball. And at the beginning of this game, the refs were kind of letting it go. But now we get into crunch time and you see the whistles being blown, and that results in a 1-and-1 here. The first one converted, so another free throw on the way for Ella Boughton. Second one no good. Fighting for the rebound. It will end up in the hands of a Mount Gilead player. So we go to the other side of the court now. Elson cross court into the corner. They thought about a long range 2. They decide to milk some more time off the clock.
Looks like they're just trying to waste time with 5 minutes to go.
And Fredericktown got to recognize that and start to get a little bit more pressure on. Carpenter gets a hand on that ball. Ball inside. It's going to be stolen. It was in the hands of Bellman. She gets it to Boughton. Boughton will let her teammate work in the corner, throws it off of a defender, but there was a timeout called first. And right now, ball security is important for Fredericktown because they're getting poked away quite a bit here.
Yeah, they definitely are. And if they can keep the ball and get inside and get a couple baskets here, but this is where, Jonathan, we talked about this last game we did here. We need a shot clock because sometimes it doesn't help.
Again.
I'm just saying, like, you need a shot clock in Ohio basketball just because of this reason right here. Teams could hold it for 4 minutes and 35 seconds the rest of the game if they wanted to. And I just think that's not fun basketball. That's not developmental basketball if you're really talking from a high school standpoint.
So 4:35 to go. Both teams out of their huddle. And Fredericktown need to get it in somewhere, and that's going to be 5 seconds. Violation on the Freddies, and we talked about keeping the ball protected. They couldn't even get the ball in there.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Long arms on the inbound for Mount Gilead, and Ella Boughton couldn't get it in.
Mount Gilead will slow it down again. And you'd think here the only way Fredericktown gets this ball back is if they get a steal, and they do right there. But Arnett immediately gives it right back. Elson drives through the entire team, gets it blocked away.
Jill Boughton has been on a tear on the defensive side.
She got another hand on it there. Bryant checks
She has
back
5
into
blocks.
the game.
Yeah, that was a smart move, putting Ella Boughton up top instead of
Arnett.
Yeah, instead of Arnett. She's got longer arms. She's a little bit lengthier.
Nice pass.
But then
Good
you
ball
leave that
movement here.
inside.
And that draws the foul. 2 free throws impending for number 12, Aubrey Thomas. Haven't said that name in a while. First free throw for Thomas is no good. So haven't had a lot of scoring here in the last couple of moments other than the free throws we saw, the one free throw we saw for Fredericktown. There it is. Second free throw is good. It's back to 36-30.
Very doable, but you can't do that if you want to win this game. You can't throw errant passes just in the air. This is a fast Mount Gilead team, and they'll get there more than likely before you.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Haven't seen too many shots get up in this fourth quarter for Fredericktown. They just haven't been able to keep the ball, and there's another steal. Elson all the way. Stops, pops, rolls all the way around and out. Freddy's with the rebound.
There's been a lot of opportunities for Elson to score off of those steals.
And now they get it inside, get a shot off, and it's just missed. It was close, though. Good look by Bryant. It's rebounded by the Indians. Indians will drive out, kick it. Milliser. Cross court. Can it be stolen? No, not quite. There's a foul beforehand. And Mount Gilead still got a lot of work to do to try and get into the bonus. Fredericktown, one thing they've done good, they have not been fouling nearly as much.
Yeah, not as much, and then I think that's going to be the big thing. If Fredericktown can't get some fouls here, well, I mean, you don't want to foul, but when you're down by 6 and if it goes in late, you want to make sure that you can foul to stop the clock.
Milliser, mid-range jumper. Good. Huge shot there. She had the open space. A late closeout gives her the chance to put this team up to an 8-point lead. 2:41 to go. Carpenter gets it stripped away again. Elson's going to be wide open all the way for another finish. And it's now a 10-point lead, so a quick 4-0 run makes this game that much more difficult for Fredericktown. And a timeout called. Full timeout. A rough stretch there for the Freddies, who were so close in this game. And now with a 10-point deficit, looks so difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how much a game can change. Elston getting it done on the defensive end, going to the offensive end, getting that quick 2 points. And also Millis hitting that baseline jumper. And they're looking good to go 7-0.
Mount Gilead 3-0 in conference play. This would make it 4-0. And they are sitting comfortably in first place. Pulling up the KMAC standings right now. I know that Fredericktown's sitting last right now at 0-3, but they've had some injuries plague their season so far. Cardington Lincoln is right behind them with a 3-0 record as well, but they are 5-2 on the year, so they have 2 losses. Mount Gilead are still unbeaten to this point. And that's going to be the main test there. It's mainly going to be between Mount Gilead and Cardington at this point for the KMAC title. 2:20 to go. Ball back in play. Fredericktown need a bucket. There's another foul, and they could get some points here at the free throw line. 1-1. And actually, right now, East Knox and Cardington are facing off. So we'll have to see how that result ends up and see if it shakes up the standings a bit. There's a first free throw that goes in for the Freddies at the line here.
Bowden's been pretty good from the line, shooting 5 from 8.
So Ella will shoot the second and knock it down.
That helps them out. 2:15 to go. They need to get a steal.
Yeah, not a whole lot of time went off the clock there, thanks to the foul. Cross-court pass finds Elson in space, kicks it inside, and they'll now slow it down. 2 minutes to go, and they are in no hurry. Crossover move outside. Picking up her dribble, kind of in a tough situation. They'll kick it out. Thought about a shot there, White. And now we're going to see the clock
slowly diminish.
Yes. And now they'll foul. And they've got to do a lot of that.
They need 3 more fouls to send them to the line, be able to get the chance to get the ball back.
And now a 30-second timeout for Fredericktown. The situation here is it's going to be taken, we'll see where referees are fighting about if it's going to be a baseline out of bounds or a sideline out of bounds. I think Fredericktown would prefer it to be baseline. But all 3 officials are going to meet here. This would be an important decision because Fredericktown have been good at getting steals in the second half, and they're going to take it sideline out of bounds. So that helps Mount Gilead a lot here.
Yeah, it gives you more space. Being on the baseline, you don't have as many options. You could throw it all the way to the backcourt if you wanted to.
You also got that basket.
Exactly. Exactly. So Mount Gilead's got the advantage here on the inbound as they're up by 8. And again, they're looking good to stay undefeated.
And you wonder if Fredericktown coach thought it was going to be baseline out of bounds, but they changed it all of a sudden. And also with sideline, you can go all the way to the other side of the court, and they did it there with Elson.
I'll tell you what, Elson's got good moves with the ball. She dribbles very nicely. There's a steal.
Dangerous pass there, and that's going to give Fredericktown an opportunity to bite into this lead. Carpenter drives in, kicks it out. Inside and stolen away. Fredericktown now pressing. They've got to keep them from crossing the court here, but Elson will grab it, and things are looking dire for Fredericktown as that layup goes in. Mount Gilead put it back up to a 10-point lead. Another steal. Elson will slow things down. 50 seconds to go. And there's the intentional foul. They'll have to foul again. This will be sideline out of bounds.
They need 2 more fouls.
Good inbound there. Gets it into White. And there's the intentional foul. They need to do that one more time. And now it's a deeper sideline positioning for the inbound. Good screen there.
I agree.
Carpenter looked like she had a lane to try and steal that one, but that screen deterred her, and Carpenter now fouls. And we are in 1-and-1 zone now. It'll be Madeline Elson to shoot him. She's got 9 on the game. First one for Elson is good. That'll put her into double digits, 43-32. And the whole Indian squad retreats from the line to play defense. Second free throw is also good.
She's up to 11. Got to shoot threes here if you're Fredericktown.
And there is one for it. It's short. Goes off a Fredericktown player. The shot there was by Jill Boughton. It gets deflected off Bryant out of bounds. And Mount Gilead will improve to 4-0 in the KMAC, 7-0 on the year as they dribble this one out. 17 seconds ago. We'll see if Fredericktown decide to foul. Doesn't look like they will. So 10 seconds now. And that is going to do it. 44-32 final score here from the Freddy's Nest. Mount Gilead escape with a huge road win. And we'll have to see how Cardington goes against East Knox to see if they're tied for the top or solely on top of the KMAC.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the KMAC's heating up. It's still December. You got a long way to go, but Mount Gilead's looking good.
We're going to have some post-game stats when we return. Also, we will talk with our MVP of this game, live and free on the OH Report.
Beckham in the house. Watching a little soccer. Nice. Bro, are you eating my Lays?
Yep.
Wow.
It's the FIFA World Cup. And it's football.
All right, don't start. Those are chips.
Crisps.
Those are cleats on my chair.
Boots.
But that is soccer.
No, my friend, that is football.
Okay.
There's 700 million people watching this little football match right now. That's gotta hurt.
Ha! Definition. Soccer is a round ball. Football is an oval ball. Like those golden balls.
These souvenirs.
Wow. Gonna talk about your Teen Choice Awards?
It's so sad.
That hurts. That hurts, actually.
But we'll ask the world. Is it called football or football?
Or soccer?
It's football.
Hey, Rob, that's a football tackle. We're playing soccer here.
Mia, you're on my field. It's football here.
She's right. It's soccer.
Have you won 2 World Cups?
Does it look like I've won 2 World Cups?
All right, Brandy, the debate rages on. Is it football?
It's football.
Soccer.
Football. It's soccer.
My Doritos, football.
Or is it soccer?
It all comes down to this.
Come on, Jules. It's soccer, baby. We're doing that again, huh? It's a classic.
It's Chicharito against Howard. He shoots. Machito! Oh, the Cheetos! And Howard's down!
No, Cheetos. Football started the 12th century. That's like ancient. Then US football evolved from soccer rugby. I own my own soccer team. I know.
You just said the word soccer.
Did not.
You said soccer because you know you said soccer. You heard yourself say soccer.
You heard wrong. Absolutely not.
My house, my rules, you said soccer.
Prove it.
Learn it, love it.
Are you certified by Parks and Recreation to be on this field?
Don't hog the Tostitos. It says soccer mom, not football mom. You ever argue with soccer mom?
Bring it.
I'm just telling you, get ready. brought it. Go ahead, tell them. You're a very difficult house guest. You know that?
I did say soccer.
I knew it.
He's turned many doubters into believers. Goal!
We're gonna need more chips, by the way.
Crisps.
Whatever.
No matter what you call it, don't forget the chips for the FIFA World Cup.
Park National Bank treats your dreams like they're our own. It could be buying your first home together or making a lasting impact in your community, starting a new business on your old stomping grounds, or reimagining your current one to keep up with the times. No matter your financial goals, at Park National Bank, what means a lot to you means a lot to us.
I know that I'm not Park's biggest customer, but I'm treated just like I'm Park's biggest customer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher, climb higher, let the fire burn brighter, be stronger, go longer, climb
Our Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair Player of the Game is with us now. Madeline Elson, congratulations on the win today.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for being with us. 11 points, 5 steals, 2 assists for you. Just talk about the importance of this win, going 7-0, taking down Fredericktown on the road.
Well, we kind of look at this as a trap game today. This could go either way. We could have won, we could have lost, so we really had to come out today. And our coach uses the term bring the juice, so just bring in the energy and playing all 4 quarters with high energy.
And it definitely was looking like a trap game for a little bit.
Yeah.
Fredericktown was hanging tight, but you do get the steal to kind of extend that lead to 10 there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about your defense, because we saw it the entire game. You were really aggressive on all the players, and it ended up working out at the end.
Well, mainly even like the whole team, like our whole thing is if we're not good on offense, then we have our defense to fall back on. So we really, in practice, we really focus on our defense and stuff. So we just always have to be aggressive on that.
Talk about the strong start you're on. This is 7 straight wins to start the year, and now you look forward to try and keep that alive here in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about how the team is gelling right now.
I think we're gelling really well with the new coach and just a new environment. We have this new culture that we've created in the gym and just as a team, and I think we're gelling really well. I mean, we have a bunch of younger girls, but we're kind of showing them the ropes, and I think as the season progresses, we're getting better and better each game as we go on.
All right, thank you, Madeline. And just one more thing for you. Do you have any shout-outs you'd like to give?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with some post-game stats here live and free on the OH Report.
Beckham in the house. Watching a little soccer. Nice. Bro, are you eating my Lay's?
Yep.
Wow.
It's the FIFA World Cup. And it's football.
All right, don't start. Those are chips.
Crisps.
Those are cleats on my chair.
Boots.
But that is soccer.
No, my friend, that is football.
Okay.
There's 700 million people watching this little football match right now. That's gotta hurt.
Ha! Definition. Soccer is a round ball. Football is an oval ball. Like those golden balls.
These souvenirs.
Wow. Gonna talk about your Teen Choice Awards?
It's so sad.
That hurts. That hurts, actually.
But we'll ask the world. Is it called football?
Or soccer?
It's football.
Hey, ref, that's a football tackle. We're playing soccer here.
Mia, you're on my field. It's football here.
She's right. It's soccer.
Have you won 2 World Cups?
Does it look like I've won 2 World Cups?
All right, Brandy. The debate rages on. Is it football?
It's football.
Soccer.
Football. It's soccer.
My Doritos, football.
Or is it soccer?
It all comes down to this.
Come on, Jules. It's soccer, baby. We're doing that again, huh? It's a classic.
It's Chicharito against Howard. He shoots. Machito! Oh, the Cheetos! And Howard's down!
No, Cheetos. Football started the 12th century. That's like ancient. Then US football evolved from soccer rugby. I own my own soccer team. I know.
You just said the word soccer.
Did not.
You said soccer because you know you said soccer. You heard yourself say soccer.
You heard wrong. Absolutely not.
My house, my rules, you said soccer.
Prove it.
Learn it, love it.
Are you certified by Parks and Recreation to be on this field?
Don't hog the Tostitos. It says soccer mom, not football mom. You ever argue with soccer mom?
Bring it.
I'm just telling you, get ready. Brought it. Go ahead, tell them. You're a very difficult house guest. You know that?
I did say soccer.
I knew it.
He's turned many doubters into believers. Go!
We're gonna need more chips, by the way.
Crisps.
Whatever.
No matter what you call it, don't forget the chips for the FIFA World Cup.
The OH Report post-game show brought to you by Ohio Means Jobs of Morrow County. Jonathan Langdon with Colin Ashworth as we close this game out. Once again, final score, Mount Gilead, they get the 12-point win, 44-32. They go to 7-0 on the year, 4-0 in the KMAC now.
Yeah, it's Mount Gilead's, they're a superb team. Their defense, like Elson said, they can lean back on their defense if their offense isn't scoring. And today we saw that. They had 44 points. Again, they've scored up to 70 on the season, and they held Fredericktown just to 32. And that's pretty good if you're talking from a Vukovic, their head coach.
So 44-32, and Yeah, the field goal is not necessarily going the way of Fredericktown here. Also, turnovers were a problem, 12-9. Just going to be a scenario where Fredericktown need to regroup and bounce back the next game.
Yeah, and I think really losing their two starters, it doesn't help, but also at the same time you get experience, and maybe you're thinking more down the road. Obviously, it's still early in the season. You've only played 7 games, right? Yeah, only 7 games, so you still have a lot of season left. There's ways to build on this. Eventually, these girls that are freshmen, sophomore, when they're juniors and seniors, they're going to be really good.
Yeah, Fredericktown go to 2-5 on the year after this tough loss. They will go and play against Northmore next Thursday. Should be a good game, possibly winnable for them. Also, Mount Gilead, they're going to be done for the KMAC for now. They'll go on a non-conference trip to go play North Union on Monday.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
So both teams heading in the right direction, even though the result did not go the way of Fredericktown, and that's going to do it for us here with this game. And 12-point win. Once again, final score, 44-32.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a pleasure to call it with you, John, and appreciate the camera crew and the rest of our crew.
Yeah, thank you to Joyce Karonsky and Ricky Geyer helping us behind us here at the moment. I also want to take one more moment to thank our sponsors for helping us get this game going. Mike's Fredericktown Marathon Towing and Repair, thank you to them. A full gas station serving breakfast and lunch. Mike's also offers 24-hour towing and full-service automotive repair. Also, thank you to Park National Bank, where you mean more. That's going to do it for us today. Have a good rest of your day, and this has been Live and Free Basketball on the OH Reports.